One of the greatest tactical RPGs of all time just got announced to be coming to PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, not to mention being available in Europe for the very first time. And in this video, I'll be telling you when you can play it and why you should be so excited. So as Sony does every month, they announce their lineup for their PlayStation Plus games for the month of July. And there's a pretty good lineup this month that includes No More Heroes 3, Remnant 2, and Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion. But Sony has been periodically updating their classics catalog, and this month it includes the PS2 action RPG Summoner and the PSP tactical RPG Jeanne d'Arc, and these will be available on July 16th. Now, so far, Sony has only announced these as part of their classics catalog, which you need to subscribe to PlayStation Plus to access. However, if it's anything like when they re-released The Legend of Dragoon, I imagine you'll be able to buy this a la carte. Now, right now, they don't have a price for it, but based on their past PSP game releases, I would expect this to be $9.99 US or your local equivalent. This will also serve as a pseudo remaster of sorts, as it will include up-rendering, a rewind feature, which is always welcome in a tactical RPG, the ability to quick save, and custom video filters. So if you've never played it before, this looks to be the best way to experience it. Now, if you've never heard of Jeanne d'Arc or you don't know much about it, let me fill you in on why you should be excited and why you need to play it. So Jeanne d'Arc is a tactical RPG developed by Level 5, the team behind Ni no Kuni, Professor Layton, Dragon Quest VIII, Dark Cloud, and much more. The game reimagines the historical figure Joan of Arc with a fantastical twist. The game is set in a fictional version of 15th century France, which finds itself under invasion by demonic forces allied with England. You'll play as Jeanne, a young girl chosen by a magical armlet who leads a group of warriors in a fight to save France. The gameplay combines traditional turn-based strategy RPG elements with a unique grid-based movement system and a variety of special abilities granted by your magical armlet. And this includes the ability to transform into this cool-looking knight. Now, on top of all this, I think the game still holds up visually. It has a very cool anime art style to it with some really nice hand-drawn art for the character portraits as well as animated cutscenes. I'll be really curious to see how this looks with the up-rendering and those custom video filters. And in case you're wondering just how good of a game it is, I put it number 8 in my top 10 PSP JRPGs video. It's that good. So if you're like me and you love tactical RPGs, it's one you gotta try, and for all of you in Europe that never had the opportunity to play it until now, you're in for a treat. And speaking of my top 10 PSP JRPGs video, if you haven't already seen it, be sure to click it and watch it right here.